Probably not something the wide receiver always wants to hear, but Coach Fickle said a couple of times that he wasn't. Once you have fewer catches this year, but maybe more yards. Just what do you think when you hear that?
I don't know. When you first hear less catches, you don't always think. You don't think what he's mean. I mean, I understand what Coach Fick means. He obviously want to get other guys involved, and I feel like that's exactly what we're gonna do. Just being the second year of the system, having a lot of depth in the room, I feel like it's gonna be great for the offense. And obviously, when you have multiple guys out there making plays, and not just one guy out there, it's gonna have defenses to play a lot more honest.
Is it a different mentality though for you?
No, same mentality for me. Keeping my foot on the gas, staying consistent, not being complacent at anything, and just going to work every day and letting God do the rest.
He's talking about more yards after the catch for you and others this season.
Oh yeah.
How do you make that happen?
I think it's really just mentality. Mentality after you get the ball and just not letting the first guy tackle you, making the first guy miss. Coach Guyton's been on us big this spring. No spot catchers, and that's basically just not catching the ball and getting no yards after catch. So we want yards after catch because those hitting yards, whether it's 3 yards, 4 yards, just leaning forward, falling forward after the catch, it goes a long way and makes a big difference in games.
Why do you think this offense wasn't more productive than it was last year, and what gives you confidence that it can be a little bit more explosive this year?
I think the word you just said hits around the head, confidence. I feel like second year in the system, and obviously we ended on a high note offensively in the bowl game, and that rolled right into the spring. We had a very good spring, and that's going to go right into camp and right into week 1.
How do you feel about Platteville for 2 weeks this time around?
Platteville for 2 weeks. Got mixed emotions about it. Obviously, it's staying in bunk beds, staying with the roommates, so that's a downside, I guess you could say, about it. But that means the season's that much more closer, and I can't wait. And I'm excited to go to work with these boys every day. So.
Who's your roommate?
This year, surprisingly, it's not Quincy Burrows this year. It's going to be Kyan Barry Johnson, the freshman this year. Going to take him under my wing a little bit. It was Coach Guyton's idea, kind of just have me in there by his side and just kind of look after him, kind of make sure he's on the right path, and kind of just help him lift him up.
Talk about confidence. What is the difference in just the familiarity level of the scheme, the system among y'all guys, among you guys this year versus maybe last summer?
Yeah, I think a big part of it is kind of just being on the same page with not just the quarterbacks, but as well as Coach Longo. Coach Longo's been emphasizing to us what he wants to see more and what we're not doing well. And I feel like while that was there last year, I feel like just kind of being in the room for a whole year and a half now, it's kind of hearing those things reiterated so much. It kind of plays in the back of your head when you're out there on the field more. So that's something I think that's kind of been big for us.
You find it challenging when you don't know who your quarterback's going to be? I mean, there's a long way to go, but just that, it's not clear who it's going to be. You got to work with both of them.
Yeah, I don't worry too much about it. I have full trust in Coach Fickle, Coach Longo, that whoever's behind the center on Saturday at the first game, they're the right guy for the job, and whoever's not the starting quarterback is going to be just as prepared as the starting quarterback, and I have full faith in whoever we have behind center.
You're a guy who was already familiar with Fickle before you got here, but a lot of these other guys weren't, and he has a history. I mean, based on Cincinnati, they took a real big jump in second year. Just what is it about just the familiarity with the entire staff that can help you all this year, you think?
Yeah, I think that's me being an older guy in the room, having played with Coach Fickle every year I've been in college. That kind of just helps me pass messages along, reiterate things in my room that I know Coach Fickle is looking for, because obviously I know Coach Fickle a little bit better than a lot of guys in the room because I've been with him for that much longer. But I feel like just being that leader, being that vocal leader, and kind of reiterating those things into the room is going to play a big part.
What excites you about the potential of you and Treach being on the field together?
I'm excited about it a lot. Obviously, when you have two dynamic guys in the slot in specific, it's going to give defenses a lot of fits, and it's going to make them play very balanced. And I feel like even with me and Treach on the field, you still got guys like Bryson Green on the outside who can go up and catch 50-50 balls. So I feel like it's really exciting.
You knew the schedule was going to change a little with all the teams coming into the Big Ten, but what was just your first reaction when you kind of saw who you were going to be playing this coming year?
When I first saw the schedule, I loved it. This is what you grow up dreaming to do, and I'm going to be playing against the best people in the country week in, week out, and I'm not going to back down from anybody. I'm excited for it. I know everybody in the locker room is excited for it.
Well, what would it mean to you to be part of the team or teams that get Wisconsin going back on an upward trajectory after a couple up and down years?
It means a lot. Obviously, you grow up, and whether you're a Wisconsin fan or not, you see the success Wisconsin's had from afar, and that's exactly what happened with me. I grew up Russell Wilson was one of my favorite college players. I saw him lead them to the Rose Bowl. Like, I saw guys like Monty Ball, and I truly believe that we have guys in the locker room that can do that same exact thing, and we're going to go to work every day to make sure that we're setting the tone.